Hello guys and welcome to another log of Digimon Pendulum Color Deep Savers, and for today's log we have Mega Seadramon. Yes, so nice to see this Seadramon evolution. This is really nostalgic for me. But anyway, before we continue today's log, just have to say, if you're a fan of Digimon or raising virtual pets, you've come to the right channel, because I document every Digimon that I raise and upload at least twice a week. So if you're interested in such content, go ahead and zap the like and subscribe button with Mega Seadramon's Lightning Javelin, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, let's get down to today's log with Mega Seadramon. As usual, we start with etymology and origin of his name. I think it's quite clear, it's just the Seadramon evolution line. So you break that origin of his name into two parts. Mega just means mega, like really powerful, I guess. A lot of Digimon have mega in the name, MegaSeadramon. Yeah, you know the drill. And for Seadramon, it's just C for C, and Dra is short for dragon. So it's a Mega Seadragon, basically. That's how it got its name. Now that we have the name and etymology out of the way, let's look at its profile on Digimon.net. Mega Seadramon is a digivolution of Seadramon. It is a form that Seadramon, who have survived the harsh environment surrounding the Folder continent, take on in order to continue living in a digital world where only the strong survive. Now, I'm just going to take a pause here. This is very interesting because this part, in Seadramon's profile, there was no mention about Foul Island and Folder Continent. Now, this is very strange. I mentioned this before because there are some Digimon like Meramon, Devimon, Kabuterimon, Kuwagamon. They both appear on Foul Island and Folder Continent, which means that they were on both the Digital Monsters version 1 to 5 as well as the Digimon Pendulum. So it is quite interesting that in Seadramon's case, they didn't mention it in the profile, whereas some of the other Digimon, champion level Digimon, have that in their profile. But in Mega Seadramon's profile, they actually explicitly mentioned the fact that, Seadramon does exist in the Folder Continent as well as Foul Island. And in this case, it forms part of the lore how these Seadramon evolve to become Mega Seadramon. Because if you know, Seadramon in version 1 device obviously didn't evolve into Mega Seadramon. Seadramon in version 1 evolved into Mamimon, if I remember correctly. So I think that's what they are explaining, is that Mega Seadramon is a new type of form for Seadramon because Folder Continent is so harsh and is so much more powerful that this Seadramon have to take on a new type of evolution form, and that maybe Mamimon is not sufficient. Right? So that's quite cool. It gives you a little more flavor into the Digimon and the lore behind it. So through this digivolution, Mega Seadramon's body becomes a size larger, the shell on its head becomes sturdier, and a lightning-shaped blade grew out of its forehead. It is also more intelligent than Seadramon and will relentlessly seek out and destroy its foes like a homing torpedo. Its special move is Lightning Javelin, by which it fires a powerful bolt of lightning from the blade on its forehead. The carapace on its head contains a generator specifically to make this special move possible. So that is its full profile, and it looks majestic if you look at the artwork. I think it's amazing. As usual, when we're done with profile, let's look at its evolution conditions. And when we do that, we'll go to humulus.com. Awesome website. It's just the website that I go to for all my evolution condition needs, and it's the reason why I'm able to document every Digimon that I raise on Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color. It has everything. So if you ever start trying to raise a specific Digimon and not sure how to do it, humulus.com is your friend. So case in point here, Mega Seadramon's evolution conditions, you can get it through Seadramon. Just make sure that you have at least 1+ condition hearts, which means don't make too many chem mistakes. Battle 15 times, have a cumulative win ratio of 80%, and that should do it. Or else you can also evolve via Sealamon or Tesla Jellymon. Just make sure that you jawgrass them with the right Digimon type. You should get Mega Seadramon as well. So it depends on how you want to approach it. But this is so cool because back then on the original Deep Savers, my friends and I, we didn't have any idea how to get Mega Seadramon. So it was always very elusive. So it's nostalgic in a different way. Eventually towards the end, my friends and I, some of us, my cousins 2.5, we never managed to get Mega Seadramon. We didn't know how. But with my friends version 2, we finally figured out how to evolve, and we even did a hack with the time. You shade the chip at the back, and it goes into debug mode where you can speed up the time. And then we finally figured out how to race champion Digimon to become ultimate level on the Deep Savers and the other Pendulum devices, which is basically just battle as much as possible. Of course, the evolution conditions were more complicated than that, but we only knew that battles were the requirement, the basic requirement you need to do to be able to evolve. So we did manage to get Mega Seadramon eventually, and when we got it, it was such an achievement. It was so cool to see it because, you know, it looks cool. And I remember seeing that sprite even in black and white, and it looked amazing. And on top of that, Mega Seadramon also holds a special place in my heart because Digimon World was also one of my favorite games on PlayStation. And Mega Seadramon was one of the Digimon that was available. And we managed to, I remember playing it, and eventually when I got good enough on it, much later in life, and eventually I managed to raise a Mega Seadramon, and it was really cool to see Mega Seadramon's like 3D kind of a model moving around, and it's really quite powerful. It's one of the stronger Digimons in Digimon World 1, so it was nice to have Mega Seadramon, and even using it to fight against Waru Seadramon, which is the evil counterpart of Mega Seadramon. So that was really nostalgic. So now getting to see it on the device, I think it's really cool. Now I'm really talking about digressing into sprite, so since we're done with Profile Evolution Guide, let's take a closer look at Mega Seadramon's sprite, shall we? Alright, so this is a sprite of Mega Seadramon on the device. Let's take it out of Digimon's house and put it into the ocean. This is the nostalgic backdrop that I've seen before. This is a nostalgia blast, honestly. So Mega Seadramon's sprite, like I mentioned earlier, was always really cool back then, and even on the black and white sprite, it really, in the black and white design, it really looks really cool. And now that it's fully colored, I think they did it really well. So you can see the red, even the tail, the slight green tinge there. The helmet is definitely really cool. You have the gold, and the horn that is protruding is also you know, silver as it can be. And then there's that green hair at the back. So this is Mega Seadramon. Of course, you can't compare it to Vital Bracelet's higher definition of pixels, but 16 by 16 pixels go. I think this already looks very nicely designed. So let's see the feeding animation. Yeah, so I remember back then when we finally achieved a Mega Seadramon on the device, it was really exciting. That was its feeding animation. Because we knew that it was within the roster, and we always wanted to get it, but it was just so elusive. But finally when you get it, it's so cool. I think this is Thunder Javelin, I guess. The attack looks cool. It's like lightning bolt, but it's not really like the Betamon one. That's his happy animation. Let's see its angry animation. So it's slightly more angled compared to the Betamon lightning bolt. That's his angry animation. Let's do some battles, since we need to clear some battles for its evolution anyway. Alright, it should do well against Gomamon. After all, it's data against vaccine and ultimate against rookie. So expected. Shakomon is a bit more concerning because it's a data against a virus, but it's an ultimate against rookie in this case, so I wouldn't worry too much. Let's see how it goes. Right, and let's see how the second round goes. Nice. And let's see, against Crab, or Ganimon in this case. Although it's both data against data, it's a boss, so usually the handicap plays a part that affects whether we actually land or hit. So let's see how that plays out. Alright, and nicely done. Mega Seadramon just won 3 battles in a row. So that's Mega Seadramon. Let's see. Evening Sky. background just turned white, yellow as well. That's it saying nope. That's Mega Seadramon saying nope. Let's see the sleeping animation. I made a mistake. I accidentally put it to sleep too late, too early, and Mega Seadramon lost one condition heart. So I just need to make sure I don't make too many, because if I lose make 3 more care mistakes, that's it. I'm not going to be able to evolve. So that's Mega Seadramon sleeping animation, right? And yeah, it's just bobbing up and down. Not as unique as the rest, but it still looks cool. Very nice, very cute. And that's it for Mega Seadramon's log. If you haven't already, please go ahead and zap the like and subscribe button with Mega Seadramon's Javelin, turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. I document every Digimon that I raise. I have videos for Vital Bracelet, Vital Bracelet PE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color, so please feel free to check them out. Otherwise, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!